13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a caer.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. McKinney's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Back goes Garcia, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Reed Vernon is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. This is popped up. Guerrero is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So now into the box is Willie Adames. He went deep in the contest last night. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Bryant is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Now to bat, Bo Bichette, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That'll...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing. So in now for Chicago, Rob O'Doul, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Ray Guillen, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Guillen sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Austin Romine, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The average coming in, 257. 16 homers and 62 driven in. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting sixth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Manny.
At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Here it is on 3-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McKinney going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And that misses for ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Javier Baez is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. 1 there. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rob O'Doul. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box, Ray Guillen. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. To the plate now, Austin Romine over to first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dylan File. First pitch coming, here it is. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Count 1 and 2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate now is Willie Adames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Adames is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive. Reactionary position. You have to come get it. Go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Taylor on second. Adames is over at first with 1 away. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Trey Mancini is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air to right center. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher, Reed Burnett.
Now here's the pitch. That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And a ball 1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Fouled off. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bichette over to his right. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. And this is off the corner and low, 0-1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting. The catcher, Manny.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Adbert Alzolay takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. O'Doul moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan File. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. O'Doul ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2-2 the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia is under this one, and he's got it for the first down. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So next to hit is Ray Guillen. He doubled home a pair his last time up. First offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And that one yanked just foul. This one's flared off to the right side. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Up next
now to the plate, here is Adbert Alzolay. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Willy Adames. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Bryant is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, 0-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. The next Cub up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Brent Suter, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo, flew out last time up. Here's the pitch. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Manny Pena.
The catcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
O'Doul is there for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Now it'll be Luis Urias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Christian Yelich gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in, with 40 home runs and 114 runs batted in. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Justin Topa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on the way. Javier Baez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Line toward the gap in left center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, Rob O'Doul fouled off. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Urias calls for it. 1 out. Stepping in next, Ray Guillen. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First offering, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. Adames brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Standing in now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Now here's the first offering. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in next, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Count is 1-2 now. Rizzo is over to take a look at it. Bichette is off at first with 2 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Grounded to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Brad.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Adbert Alzolay, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off.
Alzolay.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now in that bat you don't want to miss. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. McKinney has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. And he lays off there 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Billy McKinney comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Count 3-0.
Manny Pena will be next. The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in will be Manny Pena. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And that misses ball 1.
Pena.
And he falls behind now 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area. So infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth. Up next, Anthony Rizzo. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5, and it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Striding in is Javier Baez. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up McKinney, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 33 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Brewers 4. Here's
leading off for the Brewers,
Alejandro Zepeda is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
ladies and gentlemen.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from second is in to score.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Willie Adames is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now that is
at the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Tim Lopes will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Lopes on at first, nobody out. Hard hit towards center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisayi.
Roberto Ozuna comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another one sent foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Billy McKinney, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting it.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Cubs, with their 90th win, best in the division. Adbert Alzolay wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Eric Lauer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Inside the